Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox video, and welcome to update 33 now of Universe Sandbox. So this is the gravity simulation upgrade, and this one looks quite interesting. It came out a couple of days ago now. So what have we got here? So we completely overhauled our gravity simulation to increase accuracy, stability and overall performance. That's very, very good actually, because sometimes when you make the simulations go very fast, you have a lot of objects that can tend to be quite slow. So we will try some tests and see how quick simulations run. Many simulations can now be run at higher simulation speeds. Try increasing the simulation speed of the solar system. I would definitely try that. We'll do it with the custom ones as well with more objects. Objects in tight orbits like the Hubble telescope in our solar system live view are now more stable at simulation speeds higher than a few days per second. Corollography simulations are much more stable and create the desired patterns like this fish before falling apart as expected. We've added more control to the fine-tune the balance between maximum simulation speed and gravitational accuracy under simulation gravity advance. And then more highlights. Small objects colliding with gas giants now create more realistic impacts as smaller impact areas. We'll check that out. I've also got the full patch notes up here, so I'm just seeing if there's any other bits and bobs to read as well. So yeah, we've got more speed controls like it mentioned, about the collisions as well, smaller impacts as well. Object selection has been completely rewritten. It's now much easier to select objects in the fragments. Good to know. Cool. Added Jupiter and orbiting moons near Sun simulation, which shows Jupiter orbiting nearly or nearby the Sun with many moons orbiting it. Okay, we'll check that out. After hitting the simulation speed limit, selecting Learn More highlights the gravity accuracy profile and allows you to launch the advanced sim speed controls. Okay, there's interesting stuff. There's a few other bits and bobs I've added as well about the simulation speed as well. Pretty interesting stuff. If you want to read the full patch notes, you can check them out on Steam or on the Universe Sandbox website as well. Pretty cool. Options for visualizing object trails have been added under View, Trails, Visuals, Trail Color. Okay. Drop down menus now have Show More, Show Less to expose more options. Okay, so there's a few little quality of life things in there. Replace bodies with objects in settings performance. Okay. Max attraction objects have been changed. Okay. Darken the colour of the bottom bar to improve contrast, make reading easier. Okay. Right, let's have a look then. So learn more about simulation speed. So we've got a simulation. Okay, so let's see how these new controls work. So advanced simulation speed controls. When you adjust the simulation speed using the buttons on the toolbar or the time settings, you're actually adjusting the target simulation speed. So what's the difference? Right. The target simulation speed is how fast the simulation will try to run. The simulation speed in the toolbar shows how fast simulation is actually running. Good stuff. Okay, but sometimes the simulation can't run as fast as the target simulation speed, as we have found out many times. So, try setting the simulation speed to 45,000 years a second. So, we're actually times it by 10. As you can see, we're making it pretty fast. Times it up by 10, 400, and then that's 4,000. And look how quick it's running. That's pretty smooth. The simulation speed is slower than the target simulation speed we set. So as you can see here, we're targeting it at 4,000. We're only running at 160 years a second. So this is because the high mathematical accuracy required to keep orbits from falling apart is not always possible to maintain at higher target simulation speeds. So we try to set simulation speeds at balance accuracy and performance automatically, but you can manually adjust how simulation speed is limited. So select the simulation, go to the expand. So it's this button here. So if you go to accurate, press this. The accurate profile decreases simulation speed limit to perform more accurate simulation calculations. Very, very cool. So there you go. But if we go to performance, then it will go insane. The performance increases simulation speed but decreases the accuracy of the simulation. But even though our actual simulation speed increased higher, it's still not at the 4,500 years a second. Let's try turning off the auto limit simulation speed to remove the simulation speed limit. So this is when it gets really well. So if we turn this off, then things go absolutely insane because it can't run it at that speed. So the actual simulation speed now matches our target simulation speed, 4,500 years, but the mathematical accuracy dropped so much that our solar system fell apart. So as you can see here, the whole thing's gone. Luckily we can just reset. Okay. So the simulation settings like accuracy profile reset whenever you know to lose simulation. So faster simulation speeds mean less time and fewer computations result in larger errors. Over time the errors grow and can tear apart whatever should be a balanced orbit. The number of calculations that Universe Sandbox can make each time depends on the number of objects in the simulation and the limits of your hardware and a few other factors. If calculations can't be made quickly enough to maintain accuracy, the simulation speed will be limited. Okay, so So what have we got next? When you change the accuracy profile, you are actually changing the time step tolerance. This is the amount of error Universe Sandbox allows each gravitational calculation, which can be manually adjusted as well. So what do we got here? Oh. We think we have a pretty good balance already, but you can try adjusting the time step tolerance and other settings under the advanced section for more precise control over your simulations. It's all of these here. So, pretty wild stuff. I remember this set. It's been in the game for quite a while, actually. I've had some play with it before, and yeah, it really does mess up your simulations when you do that. So, yeah, pretty good at that set now. So, let's actually just try and run some more bigger simulations. So, for instance, let's try... we'll go to the Birth to Death simulation we're doing recently. Our latest Birth to Death series. So we're not gonna do a massive long simulation here, but I just want to see how fast this will actually run. So if I just press play, how quick will this actually go? Because this one's got a lot of objects. So fastest will go is 25 years. So yeah, still pretty wild there. And not the quickest you'd think, but I mean it's got a lot of stuff it has to simulate. It's got a second star of its own set of orbits as well, so that does make sense. Let's see what else. Any other simulations we can use? The young solar system, we'll try that from a while back. So yeah, this has got a lot of bodies. How fast will this run? It's all around 1 star, so I mean hopefully that would make it. Let's see how quick we go. So okay, not bad. It's as ejecting stuff though, so you can see yeah, not too good. So oh yeah, Faye's been ejected. Oh dear. If you delete the particles, it will run a lot faster as well. Particles will never help anyway. Yeah, that runs a lot quicker, but it just throws everything. Oh my god. Oh dear, and it's all gone. It does run quite quick though. Pretty cool. The Valentine's Day system from ages back. How does this run? This one may have moons as well, which always, if you have moons, it always slows your sim down more as well. Sirens isn't even moving. What? It's because that position lock is switched on, isn't it? Where are we? There you go. Okay, interesting stuff. Cool. Let's actually, while we're here, I'll just look at these interface. So, so these are new. Look, trail center, orbital parent. Okay, let's have a little play with that. So, orbit off, trail on. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, okay, let's just go back to the solar system. We'll go to the custom one. So let's go to... Got last opened, no, name. I need name. Because I always have these at the top here. So, update 32, so the most recent version we made. So I just want to see how these orbit buttons work now. Because they did say there's a little change there. So let's go Saturn, the bright yellow one. So, here we are. This is the highly detailed Saturn as well. Pretty cool. So visuals down here. So you turn. So currently we've got orbits switched on. So press that. So if we turn orbits off, Saturn's fully disabled, right? Okay. But if we put trails on, then Saturn will reappear. Okay. So you can now sort of set trails and orbits to not appear. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's not really a setting I'd probably use, but I mean, I guess it's useful if you want to get some cool visuals. So display the orbit of this object if orbits are on. Okay, interesting. Alright. Trail mode. Trail set. So what does this do? Orbital parent. So what's the difference? What is that? Oh, that's okay. That's the green comet there. I'm not sure what this does actually. You can clear the... So if I go to trails, I'm thinking you can clear... Yeah, you can reset the trails, which is always cool. For every object, look, it's resetting everybody. Interesting, okay. Obviously orbits, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, some interesting settings there. Okay, let's have a read of what else there was. So, we're going to need to look at some collisions. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff here actually, so... Rewrote how we select objects to make it easier through dust and collisions. Okay, so, darken the colour of the bottom bar. It looks roughly the same to me. But what we'll do is we'll try some collisions out and just see how the collisions look now. So it's mainly with gas giants. We'll do an Earth first Neptune. So we'll go with good old Neptune here. And then we'll have an Earth. So let's just see how this plays out. So we'll put Earth there. Nice and slow, nice and steady. Okay. So let's see how that. So you can now select particles a lot easier, supposedly. So interesting stuff. I want to select Neptune. Okay. Oh, the particles vanish a bit quicker. So it's not making such a big collision mark now. All right. Interesting. All right. So it's mainly like Rockies and gas giants. So interesting stuff. Just delete all those. Still emitting particles, isn't it? Yeah. Let's try something a little small. Let's go over Mercury. Go with another Earth, actually. No, never mind. Just place it there. Oh, it's not letting me zoom in too well. Okay. That's better. So that's the customized stuff. Alright, okay, so let's see it slower. Okay. I mean, you know, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference unless you probably put both this version and the previous version of the game together. But I mean, it's interesting nonetheless. You know, they made a few little tweaks. Yeah, I think I can kind of tell the collision marks don't look as big. I mean, I guess we'll try it on a really large gas giant now. So we'll try it on one of the super sized planets. So let's go over like WASP 12b or something like that. You know, something really big. So, or WASP 17 actually is the bigger one. So. Go with 17b, so not. Is it 12 or 17? I mean, they're roughly. Where's that's 17. That's 12. Okay, no, we'll go with what's 17. So this is a lot bigger than Jupiter. So now we'll try something small. We'll go with Mars. Yes, there you go. Even Earth, a lot smaller. So go to customs as well. Mars. Place it there. Voila. We'll have a Venus on the other side, I guess. Why not? Okay, so let's just see how these go in here. Okay, so the collision, yeah, they definitely look a lot smaller. The impact zones, yeah, you can see that with the bigger gas giants. Just absorbed it like it was nothing. Let's try something big then. Let's try a Neptune into a HD. See how that works. Okay, so again, yeah, it doesn't make an enormous collision mark like they used to. Okay, I mean, I guess it makes it more realistic, really, doesn't it? So, okay, but I mean, obviously with Neptune, it's a lot bigger anyway than the Rockies, but you know, it's cooled it off fairly quick. Let's just try some collisions with Earth as well. I just want to see how they affect. But I think it was mainly with gas giants. The patch notes here say, so we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, it's mainly small. It says small objects colliding with gas giants. Yeah, okay, never mind. We'll skip that with the Earth then. So it's upgraded Unity, which is the game engine as well. Pretty cool. So this menu's still a little slow though. Look, this used to open instantly. Look, we're in a brand new simulation with pause. There's nothing in here. But you know, it's still not. You know, it's not the most responsive. This is the one. This is an issue that's been in the game for a bit of a while now. Is this menu speed? I only started doing it. I mean, it's been doing it for years now. But I mean, originally when this game was in its younger days as Universe Sandbox 2, because remember the game's now called Universe Sandbox, not Universe Sandbox 2 anymore. But when it was known as Sandbox 2, this menu used to open really fast. But as the game's updated over time, this menu's a lot slower now. Even when you've the first time open, it's usually the slowest, but you can still see there's still a delay there. My PC's pretty decent, so you know it's still a bit weird. It does that. Even if you're on the smaller menu, so if we go to just display two lines of objects, even then it's still not the quickest. If you open it on 4, I mean it doesn't really make a difference really. It's still fairly the same speed, maybe a little slower. And then obviously the objects don't load. I would like to see this as an improvement. It's like instantaneous object loading, but obviously I'm no programmer, so I don't know how the loading speeds and stuff work. But you know, it would be interesting nonetheless to see this menu open a lot faster. So yeah, there it is. But yeah, anyways, I think we'll finish off there for this update. So yeah, the simulation speed, that's looking pretty cool now. Also, you can manually change it as the tutorial showed us as well. So yeah, pretty cool stuff there. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below as well. Also, let's leave a like, subscribe for more helps on the journey to 30,000 subscribers, as we are under 50 people now. We are so close. So yeah, well, that is our goal for this week. Let's see if we can grab it within the next 7 days, guys. That'd be absolutely amazing. And yeah, once we hit it, we'll definitely have to have something special planned. We'll definitely do a live stream, a few special videos and stuff as well. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, take care, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.